I'm going to need, I need a little, Mama's a little fragile on her COVID re-entry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be back in studio in 1 week. Hooray.
Yep.
I'm just warning you, if you touch me, I will burst into tears. It's been a very long lockdown. I think this is going to be baby steps. Don't you think, the whole re-entry into, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I ordered in food for the first time. I ate sushi for the first time in a year and a half. With my friend Karen, whose Emancipation Day was also Friday. So it was not the wild, this is what happens when bodies start slapping beaver hunt. It was just one of my best friends. I didn't have to get out of my workout clothes. I didn't have to operate a zipper. This is going to take me some time. I didn't have to have shoes on or a zipper. So it was good.
Just wait until you have to operate one of those zippers where you have to actually connect it to the other side and then zip it up like on a hoodie. Yeah.
I'm gonna
the two-part.
I'm gonna need a tutorial. You guys are gonna have to. I'm telling you, you're gonna My Fair Lady me. Or if you like a more current reference, the My Pretty Woman. Some pretty woman. Somebody's gonna have to dress me. You're gonna have to get me ready.
Could it be a streetwalker in Hollywood?
Okay.
I'm
yes.
I'm not getting you $100,000 necklace and then snapping it shut as you go to.
Okay. My laugh not quite as charming as Julia Roberts.
No, not at all.
Okay. But I did. You know what I realized too. So I hugged Karen for the first time. Where I was like, "I love you so much." Who is that scene? What am I thinking of? You know, the scene you love, Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter in Raising Arizona. I love him so much.
Right, except I'm going to be like that with everyone I hug. I love you so much. I'm not drinking anymore. It'll be exactly the same, though. I love you. Just no sense of spatial relations. Just too much touching. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, but it's, right, people are freaking out a little bit about the whole mask thing, right? Because I'm a little
Ricky
bit...
Schroeder.
What's that?
Especially Ricky Schroeder.
What about?
Did you see that video?
No, what happened? What happened?
Oh, God. He was berating a Costco employee that had asked him to leave his mask on. And he filmed himself berating this Costco employee.
Oh, my God. Don't be a D is still in effect. Post, COVID.
And
don't
also,
be
here in California, it's still in effect.
Yes. Well, okay. I get it. It's like, in a way, it's very simple. First of all, can I just say, John Pavlovitz broke it down. If the other guy was still president, we'd have half as many vaccinated and twice as many dead. So stop trying to spin this like this is anything short of amazing that we are this many people vaccinated and able to get to this place in mask guidance. But that being said, this is what we were saying on Friday, right, Travis? That mask holes, COVIDiots.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we're going to be in the same place where you're doing the honor system with people that are dishonorable. So here's what I did. My hike, I do my Saturday hike with Glenn, my Sunday hike with Karen. They both wanted to wear masks, so I wore a mask, hiking, because it's a little crowded here on the weekends. And Glenn's like, I haven't had a cold or flu in a year and a half, and he tends to get sick a lot. And so just be respectful. And so I was like, it's not a big deal to put a piece of cloth. If I go out anywhere, which I haven't even done yet, I'm going to wear a mask because you don't know. That's the problem. You don't know how many people are. And I feel like just instinctively, it's a little soon in terms of our vaccination levels, right? And the variants to just, and I get it that here's our dilemma as liberals, right? I get it that we're protected and they're not. That's the problem. It's like, it couldn't be simpler in some ways. This is safe if you're vaccinated. You can go maskless if you're vaccinated. If you're not, and I get it that mask holes are going to do it anyway because they always were, but it's not safe for them. It's safe for us. But that's the problem with being a liberal, right? Is we're not like, oh, screw it. Yeah, good. They'll all die off. Oh, good. They'll just die and we won't. I don't operate like that. I want everyone to be safe. I want everyone to get vaccinated. Yeah.
I don't operate like that either, but at some point it has to be on them to take care of their own health.
Right. Yeah.
No,
I'm sick of worrying to death about my
police
anti-vaxxer friend's health because she's in her 70s.
Right.
She smoked for years and years.
Right.
And I'm like, but you're right. I'm like, I have told her I will kill her if she dies of COVID, and I will haunt her. I will never shut up. You don't doubt my ability, all of you, to haunt you when you are dead.
Okay.
I know it's supposed to be the other round. I will never shut the up.
But at some point, it has to be on them to take care of their own health. I can't do that for them.
Yeah.
And,
but this is why Dr. Redlener was on Friday, right? And I could not be more with him. I get that we just got a big carrot. There's got to be a stick. I'm sorry. There's just got to be. He is arguing for some sort of whatever you call it, federal, whether it's I don't care if you call it a passport, whatever it is, because this is what we're going to have. State, local, chaos, fraud, right? Like if people don't, I mean, I just think you've got to require it in one way, in a way that does not provoke like just chaos. I mean, I don't know.
How do you do that though? How do you require it without provoking chaos in some circles?
Well, yes. Some of them are just chaos agents. That's what they do. But,
yes. Yeah.
By definition.
Hey, sushi's really good. I haven't had
it. Is.
Yeah.
People haven't even ordered any food. I'm like just my little. But like we all had our little habits that kept us sane during lockdown, particularly if you're single. Like I just had a survival thing, and I'm like, oh God, different food, people, conversation. It's
still weird,
right?
Even
it's still
if you're
weird.
Not single, it's really strange.
Is it?
I don't know if I told you, we decided once we were both vaccinated, we wanted to go out for sushi. We went to Sugarfish over in Hollywood. We were still sitting in a table that was literally in the street on Sunset Boulevard, which is not fun in any way, shape, or form.
Dodging traffic.
And then a homeless guy walked by with a pickaxe,
like
a gigantic pickaxe, and I don't want to see anyone walking the streets with a giant pickaxe.
That'll make your meal more efficient. Just eat.
Yeah.
Move along. Yeah, I haven't been out yet.
Got right there.
I was going to say the other thing, but then I did do masks off for bike ride with Debbie Boone, my Saturday.
Yes.
Because, we're in the middle
I saw the photo.
Nowhere. And, something funny did happen, though. It was not enough in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, because she, again, my bike friends they're comfortable not wearing a mask. They're fully vaxxed. I'm fully vaxxed. And we're literally we're way more than 6 feet apart and yeah. But anyway, we both, because it's a long bike ride, we usually do 30, 40 miles. And so we both peed. She got there a few minutes before I did at our lunch spot, and she peed and then I peed. And then we were sitting having lunch, and someone up on a horse above us yelled, "Get a tan on that white butt." And to this day, I don't know whose butt it was. It'd be funnier if she saw Debbie Boone's ass, but I don't know. It could have been my ass, and we don't know whose butt it was.
You peed in a bush?
Yeah, somewhere we're way out in the middle of wherever. Yes.
Chris.
Yeah.
Stephanie, you missed it.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. No, not that.
I thought you were.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. But I'm like, I didn't know girls could do that. So.
Yes. We don't have to write our name in the snow. Right. We don't have to accomplish anything other than just getting the job done. Yeah. Apparently not fast enough, though. Not in the middle of nowhere enough, because someone saw mine or Debbie Boone's ass. Yes, apparently. We were like, are they talking to us? Oh, crap.
Most of the sexy liberal audience has seen it.
That's true.
Well, this is true.
Yeah. Debbie and I are going to have to do an ass off. We could send pictures to that person and go,
no.
Whose was it?
No.
You feel like Debbie Boone might be too classy to participate in that? I think you might.
I hope she is.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, here's why I have to get out of the house and just get out. People ride an actual bike. Here's what I find myself. Here's my level of weirdness. Or lockdown has to be over. I'm starting to obsess on the lyrics of songs when I do my stationary bicycle at home thing with my, when they play like the 80s and 90s songs. I'm starting to obsess on the lyrics. To like, for instance, do we have more ADD in the 90s? Because they never finished a thought. Like the Rhythm is a Dancer is the one I was fixating on this weekend. Just the rhythm is rhythm is. I'm like, do we ever finish a thought? Did we ever finish a thought in the 90s or a sentence? Rhythm is a dancer.
It's a soul's companion.
Rhythm is
you can feel it everywhere.
I'm not going to finish a sentence. Rhythm is I think they just got distracted in the middle and just went on to another. See, this is what it's like alone in lockdown.
It has complete lyrics, Steph. I just don't think you heard them.
Rhythm is you can. Okay. All right, my point is, here's my point. It was fun on
That's
hikes.
right.
I was trying to like reconnect with people. It was fun. It was like talking to people. Have you done it yet?
Yeah.
It's conversation. It's weird. It's like, okay. So, you know how like sometimes you overhear people are hiking next to you, guys will laugh because this is me in an old reference. So it was younger kids, and one of them was saying something about, well, you know, I'm a theater kid and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I was a theater kid. I said, isn't like life is like an episode of Fame, right? And I got a big laugh. You know what's good for me? Streaming, because people see stuff again, because I was thinking that's a really old reference, but they still laughed. Because I was thinking, oh, you should have done Glee or something. It's a more like when I ran into Jessica Lange, remember hiking? And I just blurted out, I loved you and Francis. Because I don't, you know, your brain doesn't have time to like, oh, more current Jessica Lange. I wasn't planning on running into her. Anyway, I'm just saying, got a big laugh on my Fame reference. It must be playing somewhere. It must be streaming.
Maybe they're just entertaining you.
All right.
I didn't even like Fame then.
I connected with a USC kid because he had a USC hat. I sang the entire fight song, which was of great annoyance to Glenn. But once you start, you can't stop. What?
Oh God.
How'd the kid take it?
He liked it. We did the fingers and everything. Fight, because he was about to graduate. Fight on, run. Yeah, it's a little. I'm a little awkward.
So you know the words.
My initial connections. I threw in a little rhythm as a dancer. Fight on, for all rhythm is a all to see. You can feel it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be. I'm a little like we just came to Earth, and I'm going to need a little time with the whole interacting with humans again.
I don't think that has to do with COVID lockdown, though.
No.
You
I was
you had a
weird.
hard time interacting with humans
Yeah.
before that.
It was weird.
Since 1984.
It was weird to start. I was weird.
Yeah.
It was not a short trip to crazy and to weird for me. So, all right.
So maybe we can have a goal of normal interactions with humans, period.
You're going to have to do the whole zipper thing first with me because I don't. Okay. I did watch SNL. Kate McKinnon remains a national treasure. Her Liz Cheney.
Yeah.
I'm everything Republicans want. I'm blonde. I'm mean. I voted against gay rights. My old sister, Les. I mean, why? Why?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Can I just say, that makes no sense, right? About this whole. Who said? Oh, Elise. What's her new name? The Elise Stefanik, the new.
Elise Stefanik, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, oh well, you know, Liz is just looking back. We want to look forward. You're the whole party that's looking back. Did you read his crazy blog? Did you read Trump's crazy blog statements?
Before it crashed?
Yes, before it crashed, because they're the ones that in Arizona. They're the ones that keep reliving the election over and over again and screaming about stolen. How are they? Okay. How are they moving forward?
They're the ones who hitched their wagons to someone who lost.
Right.
A loser.
Past.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So.
You know what I found out? And Elise Stefanik, she has a lower rating from the conservative Club for Growth than Ilhan. Than Ilhan Omar. Did they consider Ilhan Omar? That would have been a curveball for their head of their Republican. She doesn't believe. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Anything they're doing. They're like, we have to get rid of Liz Cheney because we're moving forward, and then just screaming.
Look back at the
screaming bag of triglycerides, right? Election fraud. The biggest. What did he call it? It's the crime of the century. It was the crime of the. I'm sorry, Sean. I forgot to mention that this was the statement from the office of the 45th president. Greatest crime in the century. Oh, don't make OJ mad. Just saying.
Yeah. We know what happens when you get OJ mad.
You don't want to get OJ mad. Don't be calling it the crime of the
allegedly.
Century.
Yeah. No, he was convicted. He was convicted.
Yeah. We have a civil trial. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the civil trial. So.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So let's get a little plan together for, I'll need my help dressing and I'm just like putting a Frankenstein monster back together. It's just a lot of emotion.
Party.
There's a lot of emotion going on, right? Okay.
Are you going to need a dresser for Jody's hugging party?
Yes. You know what I realized is that I forgot to hug my other friends that I saw this weekend because we're out of practice. I was like, right? It's
also like, are we okay with, are we hugging? Like, that's like you do this little dance before you hug someone.
I know. After the ass incident, maybe Debbie didn't want to hug me, but I forgot to, I was like, oh, it's okay now. And I didn't.
It is okay.
I know,
both
right?
Both of you are vaxxed. Yes.
Yes, it's weird. super weird. Okay. All right. Hey, we have a show.
We do.
We got our usuals, desperately needed Rude Pundit and Eric Bowler and Jen Kirkman, who reminds us that we said that on Friday. She reminds us the CDC just says no matter how you feel about masks, do not look Ellen in the eye. That is still in place.
True. Mm-hmm.
Also, has some thoughts on whether it was wise to legalize marijuana, because she said people are driving 15 miles an hour on a Saturday with no traffic. What is going on? We will talk.
That's how traffic is in Los Angeles.
That's how
returned to normal.
We're back.
All right, we're back. So the continued implosion of the GOP and much more. Okay, and everybody's just the general mask. I guess chaos, whatever. I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look at that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a selfie bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!